Okay, now we're going to put a beautiful pastured, grass-fed beef roast into the oven for dinner with carrots and onions basted with bitter red wine, salt, and pepper. Going in the oven 355, and then we'll put it down to 300 and for a couple of hours. Talk soon.
Alrighty, hi, it's Wendy from Simply Fit at Home, where we believe everyone must eat, move, play, and rest well. And you can find out more about us at simplyfitathome.com. So today I'm going to do something a bit different and share with you a recipe that I made the other night. It was a pot roast with roasted beets and onions and steamed broccoli recipe. So I'm not a cook or a chef. I like everything to be simple, and so I'm going to try to explain this to you in a simple way. I can tell you that it was really delicious. So here we go. So you're going to take your roast. You're going to clean it, of course. You're going to put it in a pot and be sure to season it with sea salt and pepper. Now I added some red wine and a bit of water. Using 2 small onions and carrot, I peeled those and cut them and put them around the roast a little bit on top. I put it in the oven for 350 for 30 minutes. And then I reduced that down to 300 for about an hour and a half. You might have to do it a little bit longer, but hour and a half would probably be good. And I basted it, just added a little bit of the juice on top, and I did that once every half hour. So as that was in, I peeled and cut my carrots and my beets, my onions and my beets, and I put those in a cast iron pan. We always use a cast iron pan in the oven, but you need to preheat the pan. Very important. So you put it in about 10 to 15 minutes and be sure it's hot. Place a tablespoon of coconut oil in the cast iron pan and put the beets and the onions in it with sea salt and cayenne pepper. I like the cayenne because it's a little bit of a contrast to the sweet of the beets. And I just leave them and I let them roast in the oven as the pot roast cooks. I take them out every half hour or so and just swirl them around in the pan. But you would put those in for approximately 60 to 90 minutes or until tender. Now once your pot roast is ready, you're going to want it to come out of the oven and generally let it stand for about 5 minutes. So just before you're ready to take out the pot roast, you're going to want to put the broccoli on a burner at high heat. So what I do is I cut the broccoli flowers and a little bit of the stem into pieces, and I place them in a pot with water. Place it on high heat, like I said, and let the water begin to boil. And once it's boiling, you want to take it off pretty quickly, and you want to let it sit just for a few minutes, not very long at all, or until it's slightly tender. Now we tend to like our broccoli more on the al dente or slightly on the firm side. Once it gets at the tenderness or firmness that you like, then you want to drain the water, put some grass-fed butter and a little bit of sea salt, mix that around, and let that sit. And so then your roast is going to be ready. You're going to take it and put it all on the plate. So this is a very simple meal. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But what this does is it allows you to cook real food in your own home for your better health. So I'm Wendy. We're Simply Fit at Home, where we believe everyone should move, eat, play, and rest well. Simplyfitathome.com. Thanks. Have a great day. We would love to hear your comments if you try this recipe, or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and we'll be sure to get back to you.